gorgeous people of the gorgeous galaxy. It's Gorgina Gorge. We back with another video. Gang, 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 gang. If you're not a part of the Gorge gang, what are you doing here? You trying to get beat up? Because that's what's going to happen. If you don't like this video, subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below. You don't know what to comment? Oh my God. How do they not know what to comment? Like, I've been saying this for a long time and they still don't get it. Like, tell me I'm gorgeous, duh. So it's Friday. Yay, it's Friday. Hey, we're going to tell the story on Friday. It's story time today. Yay, 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 yay. Yes, it is Friday. It's story time now. Unfortunately, this ain't like what y'all be, usually getting from story time. Do not turn this video off because I said that, okay? This is still a good video. Any video that Gina do is good. So, I don't know why y'all be picking and choosing what y'all want to look at. Y'all be missing out on good videos because everything, I'm telling you, like, everything on my channel is entertaining. Why? Because I'm entertaining. Duh. So, yeah, this is actually a more serious video, though. I mean, knowing me, I might put a little shade and jokes and whatever into it. But this is actually really serious. And, a couple of things made me want to do this video. A good YouTube friend of mine, Bethany K Fitness. I will link her channel in the description, just, to give props to her. She shared her story with eating disorder and like her weight and body journey. It was very touching, very transparent, and it reminded me of, my own journey. And just recently, this weekend, you could guys check that video out. I was at a lingerie party. And, during the party, we had a little moment where we all was kind of like having a, talking about how it is being a woman, especially in this day and age with social media and the glamorization of BBLs and looking a certain kind of way, all that kind of stuff. And the point of that party was woman empowerment. It was a very great event. Like, I know y'all watched that video to seem like it was lit the whole time. It was. But we also did have like a really heartfelt moment. And yeah, I just was like, I want to make a video talking about this further because I feel like a lot of people see me, and I was told this also at the party, that they think I'm just gorgeous, especially me going around calling myself Gorgina Gorge. Some people get the wrong vibe from that, and they think I'm stuck up, and I'm just this perfect girl. They got no flaws, or I don't think I have flaws. And let me tell y'all something. That is not true. Like, I have a lot of insecurities. I just don't wear them outwardly because a couple of things. You kind of can't do that to yourself. Like, you can't sit here and beat yourself up all the time because you ain't finna get nothing done in life being like that. That's the first thing. And then another thing is, sometimes I don't really pay attention to the things I don't like about myself unless I think about it. Like, for example, on Saturday at the party, it was a lingerie party, and I don't find myself sexy at all. And honestly, I know I'm not sexy. Like, I think there's a difference between being attractive and sexy. I'm attractive, but I'm not sexy. Like, I hate taking pictures low-key because I don't really know how to pose. Like, I'm really awkward in my body. I can't dance. I'm an awkward, goofy person. Like, I say this all the time. Everything God gave me, I wish he gave it to someone else that knew how to use it, because I am not this glamorous, sexy type of girl that you might see a good picture of me and think I'm that girl, but that's not me at all. Like, I'm chill. I'm regular, degular, smegular, begular. That's Gina, for real. So, lingerie is not something I'm very confident in. I don't even own any, for real. Like, that lingerie I had on at the party, I bought for the party because, I needed something. And, yeah, I just felt really uncomfortable. Like, I have stretch marks. My stomach is not even flat. I have, like, dark spots on my skin, which is very common for women of color, of course. But, I'm a lighter woman. So, for me, I feel like that looks ugly. It looks dirty. Like, it looks out of place. I just feel like I have a lot of insecurities when it comes to my looks and my body. But, you know, once again, the vibe Saturday was just so good that I wasn't really thinking about it. But then sometimes I was, like, especially looking at other females who had larger body parts than me, women who breasts aren't sagging, maybe because they never had kids yet, and, you know, flat stomachs, tight little bodies, things I wish I had. I also didn't have my hair done, as you can see. I still don't got my hair done. And hair is something I'm very insecure about. I talked about that before in another video about building confidence. I'm very insecure about my hair. So I just wasn't feeling like my best Gina. And yeah, I just... Yeah. It's sad that we let material or aesthetical things have such a hold on us, but I am victim to that. I feel like I don't look as good without my hair done, no nails on my finger, just no makeup, like, and I don't even wear makeup. But you know, once again, when you're around other females who have these things on, their hair is slayed, etc., you feel like, you know, you're not the baddest bitch in the room. Even if you actually are the baddest bitch in the room, you don't feel like that because it's not giving that for you right now. And then maybe that's another part of me that's thinking like, man, only if I look like this, I really would have showed out. But, you know, all that is really besides the point. I'm going to try to, you know, steer back and actually once again talk about something very personal to me about my insecurities and my body. Deep, and it might be triggering for anyone who has experienced eating disorders and body dysmorphia. If you are currently going through that, recently gone through that, have gone through it in the past, and it still triggers you, please do not force yourself to listen to this video. I appreciate you for being here. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. Check out some other videos. But baby girl, baby boy, baby you, do not force yourself to listen to something that you are not ready to hear. And, you know, there might be traumatic and triggering for you. I understand. Because I have topics that trigger me that I try to do my best to avoid. So no hard feelings. You're still gorgeous. Thank you for watching. And yeah, we're about to get into this now. Just had to get that little disclaimer out there. Because the last thing I want to do is trigger anyone. Because this can be very triggering. Right now, I'm about to keep touching my hair because I know I look crazy. Like, I know I look crazy. I had it in a ponytail, but, you know, it was tangling my hair up, so I tried to brush my hair out. And, yeah, I'm trying to hold out on getting my hair done until I need it done for something I'm doing in December. So I'm going to have to learn to get over it. I'm still gorgeous. Comment below. Tell me I'm gorgeous, please. Sometimes I just be needed to hear it. Like, that's why at the beginning of the video, I always say, if you got nothing else to comment, tell me I'm gorgeous. Because, duh, like, I am gorgeous. And I should remind myself that. It helps when other people remind me. All that good things. But, yeah. All right. All my life, I've been very skinny. Like, very skinny. I want to say maybe around middle school is when I really started to feel insecure about my body. You know, because that's when I seen other girls who went through puberty early. And, you know, they had larger butts. They had hips, breasts, all those good things. Me, like I said, I was slender. A slender girl. It got to the point where when I went to school, I didn't want to wear pants because I felt like people were looking at me and noticing I did not have a butt. So I only wore skirts to school. Only wore skirts. And if anyone ever wondered why I only wore skirts, that is why. I wasn't trying to be cute. I wasn't trying to be a whore. Nothing like that. I just wanted to have something that covered up the lack thereof behind me, right? Very insecure about my body. I always looked at myself and I just thought, I'm not thick enough. I don't have a body. No one is going to want me because I don't have a body. The only things that boys care about is big butts, big boobs. I have none of that. Like, I was very insecure, which is also kind of weird because I never really been the person that craved male attention. Like, I never been that girl. I think my issue always was just feeling like no one paid me any attention for anything, looks or nothing. And once again, I know I'm pretty. I'm gorgeous, duh. I know this. I always have known this. Like, I'm not blind. Well, I am blind. I'm nearsighted, though. So if I look in a mirror that's like right here, close enough to my face, I can see how beautiful I am. So it always used to bother me. Like, I never got attention from boys or other females really that much either. I was just like always overlooked, slept on. And to this day, I'm still kind of like that. Like, no one pays me much attention for real, when for looks or anything. Like, I just, it's just frustrating for me because it's like, I feel like if I had a bigger body, the attention would be all on me, but I don't, so it's not. So, I became anorexic. I wouldn't eat much. I would go long periods of the day without eating. I would eat once a day, or I would just skip eating for whole days on straight. Like, I did not want to eat. Or if I did eat, I would eat snacks. Like, I was a big snacker, which once again, if maybe you went to school with me and noticed I always had a lot of snacks, this is where this came from. I didn't want to eat anything heavy, so I always have chips, candy. I was a big candy person because I felt like these things wouldn't make me fat, and clearly they didn't. So I wasn't eating real food. I wasn't eating anything that I felt would be heavy and, make me large. And I know you're thinking, I thought you said you wanted to be thick. Why are you starving yourself? Here's the thing. I was an eater. Like, I would eat a whole bunch of junk or food. Like, my mom cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I was eating, but I couldn't get big. Like, even my brothers, they were larger boys, like fat. Me, for some reason, I was always so bony, and like, I didn't understand what the heck I was doing wrong. So I was so mad at myself for not gaining weight. I decided to take control of that, and I was like, you know what? Since I can't gain weight, I'm not going to gain weight. Like, I'm not going to eat anymore. I feel like eating is pointless. Why am I eating to stay skinny? That's what I was feeling. That's what I was going through. And, I got real depressed. I went through a bad relationship. Made me feel worse about myself. And, I got out of that relationship. I kind of got myself together. It was at one point when I was maybe like 18, 17, I weighed like 100 pounds. I was very small. And I'm not going to speak on it too much, but I did go to a mental hospital around that time. When I came back to school, a lot of people just kept telling me, you're really small now, you're really small. I couldn't really notice it at the time. But in comparison to my healthy self, yeah, I was really small. And like I said, I weighed 100 pounds. It's not healthy. But it was because I was depressed. And like I said, I wasn't really eating the way I should. So I went from there to kind of like getting myself normal, And then I got pregnant. I had my son. I was big. A boy pregnancy makes you so big. It's crazy. And I was really big, and I was so happy. I liked my weight. I got a button, all that. Like, I really loved myself when I was pregnant with my son. Like, I felt sexy. Once again, I know I still wasn't. Well, I'm just not a sexy person. But I was kind of feeling sexy. Like, I even went through a little phase where I was really, like, embracing my sexuality. Like, I was more comfortable taking pictures in, like, sexy outfits. And, just being me. Like, I really felt liberated and sexy. For once in my life, I felt sexy. But, of course, other people had their opinions and would tell me things like, for example, I would post, like, my butt or something and be like, oh, I'm thick, etc., etc. People would comment and say, girl, thick where? You're not thick. Girl, you jazzing yourself up. Things of that nature. Men and women, both hateful of my confidence, which I allowed to make me feel like I need to go back in the mirror and be like, am I thick? Do I have a body? Are they right? Am I right? I really had that conversation with myself. And once again, my body dysmorphia kicked back in again. I was so confused, like, about if I look good or if I don't look good. And it was really stressful because you find so many flaws. And that's something I have a really bad habit of. Like I said, I still do it. But I'm in a place now. I'm still not 100% happy about my body. I can't sit here and lie and tell you that I am. But I do see changes going on. Like, my butt has gotten larger. I even was told that by someone that she's known me for a pretty long time. So, she acknowledged, like, oh, dang, girl, where all that come from? And I'm like, I don't know, girl, but you see it, right? Like, once again, stuff like that makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. But, I still don't have hips. I don't know if I'll ever have hips. I'm debating if I want to surgically get them, but a whole thing about my brand is loving yourself and thinking you're gorgeous no matter what. So I really don't want to be hypocritical and ever get surgery, but it's really hard not to. Like, that's what's advertised nowadays. You see all these popular women in the media, they have these perfect bodies. And once again, me wanting to be an influencer too, I'm just like, I don't think no one will ever be on me that hard because I don't look like that. Like, why would anyone like this girl with these ugly stretch marks on her stomach, no hips, saggy breasts? Like, I don't feel like I would ever be anyone's celebrity crush. Cause why? It's frustrating. Like, my old Instagram before I got hacked, I had a good amount of followers, good amount of views, but my pictures weren't getting that many likes. I wasn't getting that many comments. I wasn't getting story replies being told I look good by men or female. Like, a couple of the same friends would be the only people that acknowledge what I look like. And once again, all these things sometimes do be on my mind, and I just sit and think like, why don't I look that good? Why don't I like, if I post a picture on Twitter, why can't that go viral for looking good like other girl pictures do? Why am I just being overlooked and slept on all the time? Once again, not even just about my looks. Like, me in general as a person, I feel like nobody pays me much attention. And it, once again, makes you go back to the mirror and question yourself. And yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know if this really counts as a story time. Might be more like a rant, but I'm not really ranting because I'm not upset. I'm happy that I can acknowledge these things about myself and share it with you all, because you guys might be going through something similar, especially us women. Bodies are such a big thing nowadays. And like I said, I've been feeling this way all my life. So just imagine how I'm feeling now in a generation where a BBL was popular. How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel when I talk to many guys and they would just bully me for looking like a child in the face and a child in the body? It's heartbreaking. It sucks. And all I can do, like I said, is keep working on myself naturally, trying to be healthy, because I don't ever want to starve myself again. Like, I'm not trying to cry, but there's been so many times I almost relapsed. And I'm gonna be honest. Before Saturday, before I went to the lingerie party, the couple days before, then I only ate once those days because I already looking at my stomach and I'm like, how am I going to have no clothes on with this? Like, yeah, I was relapsing, and it was in a small dosage. Like I said, I did eat something those days, but I only ate like once the whole day. And I was on a pattern. I was eating multiple times throughout the day because I am trying to gain weight. But the hard thing about gaining weight is, you gain weight everywhere. Like, you can't get the ass without the stomach being like, hey, let me come too. I'm tagging along. Oh, you getting the ass, you're going to get a stomach too. It's so frustrating. And yes, I can work out and things like that, but I really don't be having the proper time or energy to work out. So, like I said, it's just like, it's stressful, it's hard, and I try to take the easy way out, starving myself, but starving yourself is not healthy, and it doesn't make your body diffuse the way you would want it to. It's like I said, it's just not healthy, but these are real things that I go through. And I just wanted to be transparent and open with you guys because, like I said, that's what being Gorg is about. Gorg is loving your flaws and all. Like, you're gorgeous no matter what. If you're watching this video, you're gorgeous. I just want to tell you that right now. If you haven't heard it, because like I said, I don't hear it. There's probably people that hear it less than me. So I want to be the person to tell you you're gorgeous. Duh. It's hard. It really is hard in this day and age. And I hate that it has to be like that. I'm a mother to 2 daughters. Got one on my shirt right here. Like, I want to be an example for them. Another reason why I debate getting surgery, because who knows what they might look like when they're older. I don't want them to be skinnier skinnier than I am and feel like they're not good enough. And they look at mommy who just got this surgery and they think that's okay. Because surgery is not wrong. I'm not saying surgery is wrong. But if I'm being honest, a part of surgery is wrong because it's implying that you have to look a certain way. Surgery implies that what you were born with is not good enough. So I don't care if this offends anyone, but I do think surgery is wrong. And once again, I'm a fan of lots of people I know have surgery. Like most female rappers have surgery. Most female influencers in general nowadays have surgery. So I don't hate anyone that got in surgery, but I even wish that they did not do it. I wish that we didn't live in a world where this society makes us feel so ugly that you want to go and get surgery. I hate that so much. And I try every day so hard to keep myself from being another case of self-hatred. I try so hard because it's hard. It is really hard. Like, it's hard. It's hard. But I know that I'm going to get through it. Like I said, I'm gaining weight now. So who knows what my final body is like. I got to also remind myself I'm only 23. And I've always been like a late bloomer. Like my period and all that. I always got later than other girls my age. So, you know, I just feel like maybe God is taking his time with me. And I'm going to have my moment when it's meant to happen. So I don't want to give up on myself. I'm not going to keep putting myself down. I'm going to just try to be happy. Like I said, Saturday was a very liberating experience for me. Although, like I said, I still felt insecure on that day. But a stepping stone towards me kind of like trying to have a shift in how I feel about myself. Because I don't want to go to another event like that. And only thing I'm thinking in my head is beating myself up, comparing myself to other people. I don't want to do that. I don't. So, yeah. I'm going to work towards becoming more confident and happy with what I have. And I hope you all do the same. Remember, you're gorgeous. Like I said, sorry this was a little bit more serious of a story time. Comment down below how you feel about that. We guys like me open up about other things. Because I do have other video ideas that are more personal and serious story time. So if you are okay with this kind of content, let me know. If you're not okay with it, let me know too. But I really don't care because it's my channel. And if I want to talk about it, I'm finna talk about it. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like this video. And I will see you on the next one. Stay gorgeous.